On the table today, it is all about Transformers Cyberverse, Matrix Megashot Optimus Prime, and Fusion Megashot Megatron.
Transformers? Big deal. I've been doing that for years. Alright guys, see you later.
Great box design on these two, both Transformers epically standing in robot form, demanding to be transformed. Of course, we will check on Optimus Prime first, the mighty heroic leader of the Autobots. This Transformer featuring 2 attack modes. On the back of this brightly designed box, we have an image of Optimus Prime in both robot and vehicle mode. Optimus Prime, heroic Autobot, function noble leader. Convert to activate Matrix Megashot. Looks painful. And of course, Megatron, other available. Now let's remove Prime from this very attractive Ultimate Class box. And Optimus Prime outside of the box, looking ultra sharp. Nice paint job. It's always interesting to see what we're going to get with the new Optimus Prime toy. What kind of truck mode will we see? Closer to the original, closer to the movie? What kind of windshield wipers he uses? That sort of thing. Pretty much every side looks good so far. There's a little bit of hollowness to his lower legs, but I like the solid back on there. Looks like we're needing to clip on his rotary piece onto the back there. Let's see if we can give that a try. And there we go, not too bad of an install. Very good, Sir Prime. What sort of robot mode articulation are we looking at? Do we have shoulders? I think so. How about elbows? Okay, good to see. Looks like some good full range of motion on those shoulders. How about those hips? Oh, I could live with that. We have some good rotation and hinging in those hips and the knees. Good solid footprint. I think we could do a few things with you, Optimus. So far, a very well-balanced robot. Alright, Prime, your 11 steps are ready to go. Let's transform. Step 1, flip up arms. Do a 180. Step 2, pull the back out. Step 3, flip the head down. That's gotta give you a headache. Step 4, time to adjust the back. Prime, are you lying down on the job again? Rotate 180. And step 5, let's move those shoulders in. And for step 6, let's move those arms in. Nice and solid so far. Step 7, move those shoulder panels in. So far so good, and no accidental Matrix Megashot yet. Step 8, rotate back around. Flip out your heels. Step 9, we have to rotate your feet in. Clip your legs together. Clip your side panels in. And to step 10, fold the roof down. And we are transformed into vehicle mode. And for the most part, that is really smooth. Most everything is locking into place really tightly, which I really appreciate. Sometimes you'll have a transformer where there's a critical panel that just doesn't have a very strong lock to it, and it always pops open. So far, everything on Optimus Prime here has been fitting really tightly. A little bit of an opening in there. Kind of funny how his feet fold up on the back there. For an all-around robot-to-vehicle transformation, worked really well. Okay, now we can officially work on that Matrix Megashot. To activate it in vehicle mode, almost too easy, press down the roof of the vehicle. Out-rotating the Matrix Megashot. This little thing can be a little bit of a pain in transformation. It's really easy to bump this top lever and then flips out the Matrix Megashot. It does look kind of cool though. I don't believe it removes or anything after that. It just kind of spins around and looks pretty impressive. Oh, look at there. There's the Matrix inside. So my table is a little bit smooth to test out what I like to call the roll-out Matrix Mega Shot feature. Underneath Prime's right wheel, we have a roller that's going to help spin your Matrix. So that gives you a pretty cool effect when driving around, but again, you're going to need to be on a surface that isn't so smooth. Maybe a really low-cut carpet or burlap. I like to say burlap though. To place back inside Prime, just simply lift up the roof and rotate everything back up inside. It clicks pretty well back into place, but again, just a simple press, and it's gonna pop right back open. Ah, the mechanics of the Matrix Mega Shot. Well, let's transform Prime back into robot and check out the Matrix Mega Shot in robot mode. And Optimus Prime transformed back to robot. The simplicity of transformation is pretty good with this one. Sometimes there's a lot of smashing going on to get things to do things just right. Taking a look at the Matrix Mega Shot in robot mode now. So to activate the Matrix Mega Shot feature in robot mode, just simply press up on top of his shoulders, and all that will fly out, sometimes popping his head up a little bit too easily. But then there you go, you can see the Matrix, you can spin it around manually. Or if you wish, there is a dial hidden kind of in the back torso here, which you could rotate it yourself. That tickles. So there is a nice little spinning effect from that back dial, but I'm kind of bummed that there is no ratcheting up spinner, say if I were to load it, spin it, and flip it, and do it all automatic like. Instead, we just press our action button, it shoots out incredibly fast, Optimus Prime's head flips up again, and there it is. Kind of a neat little gimmick, but a little bit touchy. There's been too many times in transformation and play where that thing just pops right out. And I kind of wish that you could remove the Matrix too. I don't believe so. I think it's kind of stuck in there, so that's kind of a bummer. But for the most part, all around, a pretty solid Prime. I think the balance is there between robot and vehicle, and should give you many hours of fun play. Well, let's move on over to Megatron. And all dark and scary inside its Fusion Mega Shot Megatron. Again, very fancy box design with these Ultimate Class figures. On the back of the box, a great image of the toy of Megatron in both robot and vehicle. Megatron, evil, function, tyrannical leader. And he's also a chef. Convert to activate Fusion Mega Shot. Let's keep our safety goggles on. Hey look, Optimus Prime also available. Oh, looky there, even Megatron cares about recycling. Let's get back to the front, and let's get this tyrannical leader outside of the box. And Megatron has blasted his way outside of the package, standing a little bit shorter than Prime by just a few microns, or whatever conversion they use on Cybertron. This is a really classic-like look of Megatron. He's gone through so many forms over the years, with the last couple of years finally keeping him that nice gunmetal gray, and although not risking the controversy of a gun toy, sticking with a tank is a very close second. I like how this Megatron in robot mode feels very solid. You can tell that there's only going to be about 8 steps of transformation with this one. What do we have for articulation, Megatron? How's those shoulders doing? Looks like good motion there. Oh, that's good too, especially if you need to yawn. Is there anything in the hips to talk about? Lungy. That's gotta feel good on the old ACL, huh? Oh wow, that must really feel good. So it looks like just enough basic movement on the robot to do many things for battle, play, and or homemaking. Well, Megatron, let's check out your 8 steps of transformation with our included instruction manual. Thank you. So step 1, let's move the arms out. Step 2 looks really painful. Step 3, we're going to fold those feet in. Step 4, we're going to lift up his left leg hinge piece. And step 5, we're going to smash things together. Step 6, we have some leg panels to fold up. And step 7, folding the arms in. Locking that gun in the place down the center. And somewhere along the way, I wasn't really sure, we're supposed to place Megatron's head back down inside. And there we go. I really like how simple that was. Feels like a toy designed for heavy play and less display. So checking on this Fusion Mega Shot in vehicle mode, we have a button so cleverly hidden on the side. Let's give that a shot, no pun intended. Whoa, that is pretty mechanical. Working very smoothly, watch as I press in the button, the 4 side panels open up and out, kind of revealing that Decepticon purple inside. Very nice feature without a projectile, which is also a plus. I guess we could take our safety goggles off. Sometimes the projectile piece is way overused, and always seems to underperform by shooting 3 feet? So a very nice feature. Pretty fantastic how solid that works. Let's reverse the steps, get Megatron back into robot mode. Again with the simple transformation. So it looks like to activate the Fusion Mega Shot in robot mode, you'll notice the button is on his left arm, but the cannon is on his right arm. So we're going to have to bring them together to get the gun to work. That's kind of a cool position there, actually. Although, might need some shoulder corrective surgery. And there we go with a little bit of rotation. We have the arms into place, and now we can fire off that weapon again. That is a very well done Megatron cannon. Watch out for that, Optimus Prime. So that there is Megatron, a little easier to find. So far I've seen many on store shelves, with Optimus Prime being a little more popular for some reason. Bringing Prime back into shot, again you can see he's just a tad taller, although maybe Megatron can make up that on his tippy toes. Megatron on tippy toes, that's fun to say, but not so much on balance. These 2 new Transformers Cyberverse toys are perfect for old fans and new fans alike. They have great robot and vehicle modes, good play articulation, and some fun gimmicks to keep them going. Keep an eye out for these 2 if you are a fan of Transformers Cyberverse.
Whew, that was a lot of work. Care for an Energon energy drink with me, Megatron? Sounds delicious. And I might try to kill you, too. I know, Megatron. Let's roll out.
Stop toying around.
Transformers Cyberverse, Matrix Mega Shot Optimus Prime, and Fusion Mega Shot Megatron arrive on store shelves fall 2018 and retail approximately $30 each. If you are interested in the new Transformers Cyberverse or enjoy a little bit of a look from the classics, these 2 toys will keep you transformed and busy. Just make sure not to drink too much Energon drinks before build, or you may space bridge yourself off the table. That's what I have to say about the
Follow Squirrel Stampede on